Two financial mods you need in The Sims. The first one is Plum Lace, which is her new mod, SimFi, which is an early access. And then we have another one that basically ups the donation amount in The Sims. I say it's kind of financial because you're going to need money in order to donate with these larger donation options now. So stay tuned. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so the first one that we're going to start off with is SimFi, because this is the bigger mod of the two that I'm bringing you guys today. So basically, if Yvette wants to get inside, this mod, and my best explanation, is just a more simplistic, minimalistic one of SNB bills and the SimRealist Financial Center where you can get mortgages and stuff. This mod basically lets your Sims have credit scores. Yvette is blending into this couch. I did not think that through when I made her outfit today. Anyways, she can get loans, mortgages, even file for bankruptcy, which is something you can't do with SimRealist, maybe not yet. But it is compatible with SMB bills, so if you did want to use this one instead of using the SimRealist version, you can still play with those mods, which is huge in my book because I love SimRealist, but sometimes it can get a little too real, okay? Anyways, we're going to go to our phone. You need XML Injector, you need Discover University for this to work. But we're going to go to our phone, go into SimFi, check our account. Here you will have account details. Upon your account details, again, you can apply for a loan, which you will have to pay interest depending on what your credit score is. It might be higher, it might be lower. Same thing for mortgage. And then you can also schedule your bankruptcy hearing, which we will get into. What I want to do first is check our credit score. What is Yvette looking at? Oh my god, that's the worst one I've gotten. I play tested this, and with all my play tests, we were in the 700s. If y'all don't know, a perfect credit score is 800. So Yvette's not sitting terribly, but taking this knowledge with her credit score, if we go back to her account, like in real life, if you decide to take out a loan, you have to pay interest on it as well as making sure to pay it back on time, because that's what's going to help your credit score go up. If you miss payments on any of these loans, you're going to hurt your credit score. So there's a small loan for 2,500 simoleons, medium loan for 5,500 simoleons. This one says medium again, but I'm pretty sure they meant to put large loan. And this is for 10,000 simoleons. I don't want Yvette to get denied of an application for a loan. I think the safest thing for us to do is maybe just do the medium one and go from there. Your Sims can get denied. We're just gonna click medium loan. And then here we can apply for a interest rate. So we can do a 5.5%. We can do a 4.8% or 4.3%. I think we're just going to do the 4.3% because that doesn't sound too bad. And we got approved. So we got the 5,500 and our rate is 4.3%. So you can paying on your loan will increase your credit score. Skipping payments will decrease your credit score. Okay. So basically why you need Discover University is you go back into SimFi and you go to repay the loan while Yvette puts her book back. Where are you going to put that? Put that somewhere logical. Put it somewhere thank you. It pulls up this debt window, which is why you need Discover University, because this is the same window UI menu it pulls up to pay your student loans. So our minimum is 286 that we can pay, but maybe Yvette wants to be big and pay 2,500. Okay, she can pay that off. All right, and then if we go to check our credit score, it might have taken a hit because we took out a loan, but we did make a payment, and now it's 748. I wish it worked like that in real life. I hear your credit score is very hard to get it up if it's been down, you know? And The Sims, though, it seems to be a little easier to manage. All right, so now that that's 748, I am going to have Yvette pay off this loan because we'll get into the other portion with the mortgage. So now she's got 3,236 to pay off. I'm just going to go ahead and pay that off now. Okay, so then if we go back to our phone, check the account, credit score, we're at a perfect credit score now. This is amazing. So with that, Yvette's in this starter home that I did redo. If you want to download, it's on the gallery. But I do also want to preface, someone else made the shell. I just redid it. Anyways, Yvette's in the starter home. Maybe she wants to get out of here. But you know what? We don't have a lot of money to get out of here. What she can do is go and get a mortgage. So let's say she applies for this mortgage. And let's go for a large mortgage, $100,000. I don't know if she's going to get approved for this. She might get denied. All right, we're going to do the 3.99% interest rate. And, oh, we were approved. Okay, so she was approved for this. So now when we go into our SimFi and go to pay our mortgage, I'm waiting, Yvette. Get off of the computer. We have 3,990 simoleons to pay on top of the 100,000 loan, which obviously because it was a 3.99%, interest rate. So our minimum payment is 5,199. So let's have Yvette move, okay? Let's kind of play this realistically. You take out a mortgage, you're most likely going to be moving households. All right, I decided to go to Willow Creek to move into the Pancakes house because they got a renovation and I like the new layout for this house, but it is 120,000 simoleons, so that would leave Yvette with some money left over. We're gonna go ahead and evict them and move in. We can also sell her furniture so we get a little more money now too. And now Yvette is in her new abode, okay? She's in her new house. I actually really liked how they did the new layout for this, but let's say Yvette, maybe got herself into a situation and her money disappeared. Let's just say, she gambled, maybe she got involved with the wrong people, she lost her money, and now she doesn't have money to pay her mortgage again as she heads down to her bar, her TV. It would have been funnier if you headed to your bar, Yvette. Anyways, you can go to your phone and go to the SimFi. We don't have money to pay our mortgage. We don't have anything. We can't pay it. So what happens is, if you skip your mortgage payments or loan payments, after a certain while, a repo man will show up to your door to collect items, like in Discover University. But I don't have time for that, so we're gonna do the bankruptcy, okay? Now, this took me a minute when I first play tested it because I was super confused. When you schedule a bankruptcy hearing, they'll basically wipe all your debts, take your household funds, lower your credit score, and in some cases, repossess your items. Now, you can get denied your bankruptcy claim, or you can be granted one, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and schedule this. You do have to wait until your hearing is. There's nothing on this screen that makes you think that, oh, okay, it's been handled. So I kept on clicking it because if you go into SimFi, it still has the options not grayed out. So I kept on clicking it only to find out that you do have to wait like a day or so. So that's what I'm going to do with Yvette, and I will be back when we get the hearing. All right, so we got a phone call and it says payment is due on your mortgage. It says Yvette payment is due on her mortgage. Skipping this payment will result in a credit score drop, will result in a $50 late payment fee. We don't have the money. I can't make the payment, so we're just going to ignore this, okay? Because I'm waiting for our bankruptcy thing to be dealt with anyways. So I honestly think you have to pay daily. Maybe she can trim her tree over here past the time. Anyways, I'll see you when we're a go for our bankruptcy hearing. This is another phone call. They're calling me again and I can't make the payment, guys. I can't. Yvette's broke. For the first time in her life, she is broke. UI Cheats is not coming to save you today, Yvette. I need you to go bankrupt. This is for research purposes. And it makes your Sims tense as well. Yvette woke up with a missed payment. She's tense. She's upset. Maybe you shouldn't have gotten involved with those invisible people that I made up and you would have had your $46,000. She's probably on her computer writing this YouTube channel about her view because I'm mistreating her in today's video by taking away her money. Yvette! Oh, this is the route we're taking, okay? You're lighting yourself on fire? It's this bankruptcy. It's really getting to her. Oh, that's gonna cost us some money. That's how you get your 44 bucks. I know you need more than that. To make up for the mortgage payments that you're missing. I can't believe that's what you chose. That's not a healthy method at all to light yourself on fire. Go take a shower. Go get you a shower. I can't believe that just happened. I am shocked right now. And you're back down there. No, take this, put it out. Put it out. She just lit up the fireplace again and waltzed upstairs back to her computer. I'm gonna let it slide but she knew what she was doing when she did that. I asked you to turn it off. And they're calling again for the payment. This is like the third time. And I let's just say to make a payment. She can't make one because there's no money. See, this is a problem. So we have to ignore it. So it's been a couple days now, and I still haven't been able to get Yvette to the bankruptcy. That is one downfall about this mod. I do love it, but trying to schedule the bankruptcy is kind of on a random time, and I wish if you just clicked schedule bankruptcy that you would directly go into that rabbit hole. Instead, you have to wait for the pop-up, but in my opinion, it's kind of all over the place. But what I'm going to try and do is Yvette still has the opportunity to take out a loan. So I'm going to have her take out like a super small one and see if they will let me then do a bankruptcy thing. I think we'll just do a 2.6 interest rate. We were approved for that, which is good. So now I'm going to come back in here and I don't know, can we apply for another one? No, we can't. I'm going to try and hit schedule bankruptcy hearing and see if that does the trick, because so far I haven't been able to get her into a bankruptcy thing, and I want to show it to you guys because it did work for me when I did it. So I'm wondering, I don't know why it's not working now. So we have it after like almost an entire week. We finally have this warning that you get. I was about to give up. Anyways, filing for bankruptcy will relinquish all debts, household income, and in some cases result in repossession. But we're going to go ahead and continue. And Yvette is going to get out of this shower and go to this hearing. Now it will then tell us if she was granted or denied. And she was granted. So now she's embarrassed, obviously, but she has been forgiven of all of her debts. She has $0 in household funds. And if we go to our SimFi, we can check our credit score. She's at 300, which I'm pretty sure is the lowest. So that's just amazing. Now, let's say Yvette has come into some money. You know, whatever she did, she got billions. She got the max amount of simoleons you can have in The Sims. She's looking to make someone's day, okay? This is where the more donate mod comes in, because Yvette needs to have a charisma level. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her that really quickly. We'll just do level 10. I'm pretty sure this works on just level 1. But now we're going to donate to online charity. This allows you to donate more, okay? You can donate $50,000 for Speak for the Trees. These are some of the fame points. As we all know, you can donate, you know, to foundations. Now, the thing about this is you still have to donate $1,110. This, though, is for the more donate mod with the 10,000, 25,000, 5,000, 50,000. You don't get to pick the foundation, but she's just going to donate her $50,000 so that you can get rid of some extra cash. If your Sims are very loaded and you don't know what to do with a lot of it, you can now donate, you know, make it some good use, okay? Oh, and she gets on an online scam. Are you serious? This is why people are scared to donate. Yvette literally was trying to do something nice, and now her money's gone. This day has been terrible. This week has been terrible for Yvette. She was broke for most of it. Anyways, that was pretty much all of the mods that I had. It was just those two. SimFi obviously being the highlighted mod for today, but I saw the more donate mod and I was like, this is really cool because I would prefer to be able to donate in larger amounts than what we're given. Don't know why it was ever made to be that low of an amount, because let's face it, because I feel like if your Sims, especially on a legacy challenge, they probably already have a lot of money at this point, so you probably want to, you know, donate it, get rid of some of it. You know, it might be too much for you guys, but anyways, hopefully you enjoyed these mods. Let me know which one was your favorite down below. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and also turn on those push notifications so you never miss another YouTube video on here or our live streams that are on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time. With all that being said, happy simming, and I will see you all later.